One team will move forward, and one team will have to say goodbye to MPLI
But you
2023.
can. I've done that before.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome you into the first game of this
Like years ago,
series.
I would like do a bet where like
versus the Filipino
if I won or lost the game,
Will
basically.
the top 4 of MPLI 2023
Like I would queue up, like go in the
just
draft
beat
and like make a bet on if I won or lost the game.
Well, looking at the lanes right here,
MPLPH season 12.5.
Angela.
That's really funny.
Wow. Wow.
12.5. Season 12.5 on MPLPH.
Right now also
Whoa, Warlord.
Again, already
What the hell? Oh, they're going for the steal on this one.
Wants to go for the retribution here up against Rindo, and Chibi does
And he
get it.
gets it. Wow, what a steal. What a play. Is that worth it?
I think it's not as fatal, considering it's an Akai, not exactly.
You think it's worth it?
Wait, they're already playing? I'm not watching.
Oh, you're not? Warlord just died for the blue, but he got vision on it, so Chibi ran with Basha and stole it.
That can prove to be
what time is it?
1:30. Like, that was like the first blue of the game. Or, yeah.
It's like about equal.
A kill for a buff.
Okay. With that being said,
Yeah, that early of a
Warlord
buff, I'd say
still
it's
being
about
the
worth a
aggressive
kill.
force that he is, giving information once again. One of his main strengths therein lies in this ability. He actually is able to chunk Haji a little bit down here. And now I start to understand the Angela and the Grok mid lane combination. The fact that, okay, maybe the
Homebois
Angela
loves
can't
the Angela
as
mid.
fast as Hajim and Ovaria, but with the speed clear coming
See,
in
soon
from
played it too, but I haven't
Forward,
seen it from
can
any
help
like
it.
PH or
The
Indo
fact
teams.
actually
Angela
was
mid.
able to clear
They
it
kind
out.
of stopped.
You want to make another $10 bet?
I mean, who do you think is gonna win?
But look at this, man.
I have no idea. Whoever you vote, I'll do the opposite team.
Really? Just no thought about it.
Nope.
And a black
No
dragon
thought.
form as well. They do not like him.
Fuck, I say Homebois.
A full dive for the
All right,
roamer.
Black
So
Limbs, I
the
guess.
dive of the Petrify landing onto Dominic, but with the Primal Wrath, a bit too hard to really
Fuck.
press him down under the tier 1. So they'll just take him.
All right.
All right, another trade here coming through for the Homebois, signaling that they are going to be able to pick up the speed in terms of economy.
Zane just wants to
Thinking
gamble.
Emblem
Inspire on the 1-1.
My gambling man.
Inspire on the 1-1 for more cooldowns.
They do have the
Technically,
Panda
more leading
Bruno.
towers there with more skills to use out. It's in line with the mentality
Damn.
of Ryza.
I like
A lot more
Homebois comp
upfield-minded.
more.
Soren also
I like the
But I'll say
Landman
Blo-
and Angela.
Blessing, though. He
Yeah.
needs to be around
Yeah,
the map
wow.
if possible. Everyone else is going for firmness.
Homebois
so you can see
probably
the tank
does
is
win
coming
this
in.
game.
Wild
I'll
charge
still
on
bet
the
it.
2. Kimpoi running away. Rindo. Not popping heavy spin
In the
just
whole
yet. Tries to
series.
go
Gets
the
this
retreat
buff.
battle here against Chibi,
Oh,
but he
Chibi
wins
got it.
it out.
She was really nutty with his
Taking
retreats.
the
He never
second
misses.
buff. Stole or steal this game.
Chibi?
Yeah.
actually
He always
leveled
almost
ahead
always hits it.
of Rindo at until this point.
Oh.
So in terms of neutral
Agile
objectives,
on Warlord,
takes
but he took us out.
Warlord.
It's fine.
It's committed onto, but nobody's able to cut him down just yet.
Chibi. Shield Unity again.
Oh,
down below.
Dominic, a little overextended here. Flickers out, but dies to the Yuzong passive.
He will lose his life.
Pretty good for
It's
Homebois, pretty good.
Who gets another kill on the board, but somehow, some way, Blacklist are still holding onto him.
Oh, wow.
Quality of the goal. I mean, look at that. Homeboys only have a 476 gold lead right now. There's a farming difference right here, but you can see that for Blacklist though, whatever they're doing, Homeboys have been able to counter. The wave cut was predicted, the roam top.
I'll
gets
join back
canceled
in a bit.
Just because that there's
Alright.
an Angela hard guard. The fact that 1-1 can outplay, can use a crossbow of Tang, and the hard guard can come in to ensure she survives long enough.
Zoran's
Which
freezing
means
mid.
that in the
What an
goal lane,
annoying bastard.
Even though you're susceptible to ganks, Homeboys is golden right
He's just
now
giving the
is
money to someone else because he doesn't need it.
surprisingly,
He's
right,
support.
unexpectedly,
Or
they
actually,
use
Zoran is
most of the
Rome
ganks coming in
Angela.
from Blacklist,
but they
unless
have a
Keeper
Grok
can make
too.
something
How
crazy
strange.
happen.
He is level 5. He does have to have the Divine Judgment in his arsenal right now, but
You wouldn't
the
think a comp
turtle
like that
already
works
at
for
half
Wan Wan's like your
speed.
main
Doesn't
damage
look
source,
like
but it
Blacklist
can
International wanna
if you
go
can
for
carry
a
hard enough.
contest. It looks like this is a ADP happening here, just a little bit.
A what
With
now?
them not trying to go for
I heard
a
an
counter
EDP.
engage on the neutral
How?
opponent, but instead
Exactly?
looking for a counter play down bottom.
Not able to find anything.
I'm
just
sorry?
for now. Keeper is
Context?
really holding on to that Divine Judgment for the right time. He needs to find the right target as well, because let's say, right, he finds, let's say even he gets Rizal. If the team can follow that up with more dive, the aggression turns into really good defense and cover for the 1-1. Say the Wild Charge to knock up the rest of the Blacklist members after Divine Judgment connects. That means there will be no follow-up. All right, with everyone
EDP.
grouping together here, expect a fight to break out.
But on who?
Cupcake,
That's the real
man.
question.
Who wins
Angela
late?
on the other side of the map,
I would say
making
late's in
use of
Blacklist's
the global
favor. But
presence,
Homebois has to snowball.
but Blacklist,
And
like
they
you
already got a
mentioned, is in
lead.
damage control. They know they don't really want to let Homeboy snowball. That is where they want to be. But Rindo is slowly but surely falling away in levels. 2 levels so far. Chibi might increase that gap to 3 levels, which means the neutral objective is even more difficult for Blacklist. They have to really, really be banking on that late game.
Like, you can even tell from the goal differences here. In the
Went
game
is even
equipment,
goal with
who's
Bruno.
falling
Not even like a
behind it.
lead.
Wait,
But
Rindo,
Basha is like 1,000 gold over
Raya with a
Rindo.
1,000 lead.
And Angela is like 1,000 gold over
Okay, that makes sense.
the hell?
Warlord
Both
is,
mid laner. Actually,
actually
Angela doesn't have
For
Brawl.
Roamer, this is what
I'm
we
so
like to
confused.
see actually when the Angela gets picked up by Homebois.
Zorn's playing
Zorn
mid lane
on the
Angela,
Angela,
even though he's like
Warlord
one of their own
actually
player.
shifts over to the roam. Usually it's always on Grok. Chibi though really doesn't like Rindo getting farmed, going at it again for the third
Dude, he's
possible
level
invade.
10
He
and
gets it
Rindo
with
is
the
level 7.
retribution, and
Chibi
the
is just
turtle will spawn
invading
in
all of these
60
buffs.
seconds.
He's not giving anything
Have it
over.
available for the turtle fight. That's the big concern, but Homeboys can very easily just go for a fight right now.
Whoa, Sepat's in a huge spot.
Spot is just waiting in the wings.
Haji thought that
Very
cleared the bush, but it
by
didn't.
Owl there. The shielding that he connects
Owl
an Owl.
doesn't even purify.
Definitely
He's just dead.
overextended. I thought he saw
He didn't
somehow
petrify,
there.
so he doesn't need to purify.
Yes,
Or it's not like he doesn't need to, but he's not going to waste petrify because he knows he's purified. But Owl's just dead anyway.
As the turtle gets taken, might
It was
be
smart of Owl not to
uncontested.
even bother using purify because he probably wouldn't have
But
lived.
look at Homeboys making plays
Well
all
played.
across the map, not bringing everyone to the same area, trying to dominate the whole of the Line of Dawn at the same time.
And it's not a problem because at any time it's never a 1v1. Thorn can just hop in with the hard guard to make it a good backup from anyone who's being in a certain situation when they're in a bad spot, right? Even in this 1v1 that we see down bot with 1-1 and the Edith, at any time Thorn can just hop in and help that lane out. And with that being said, Homeboys has been able to get really good control over these neutral objectives, the lanes as well as the matchups. As we take a look at the goal differences, once again, there's a certain distinction there.
I think there's also a lot to look at in the EXP lane. It's going to be an important 1v1 situation.
Oh, flicker roll from
Dive with
Grok.
a wild charge, a
Owl
shield
finally
into everything, and
purifies,
the
but it's not gonna
Kicks and
matter.
Six just
Way too
throw in
late.
an Owl.
Keep
Another
boy, tries to
petrified
flicker around.
Lucas
Oh, it's not
dive
gonna matter. He's dead as well.
My goodness.
Holy
a lethal
shit.
dive to the back, and they only lose their roamer.
Timing on
Huge
that, man. There was no real objective here
dive from
to
Grok.
contest after the
Yeah,
big
this
fight.
feels like such a
Only got
cheese
pellet.
draft. I don't know.
Blacklist just wasn't ready.
That hyper aggression from Basha, Grok, and Angela. Just
Just
perma invading. And Akai's not even like a great farming jungler either. So Chibi is just going crazy on the camps. Akai's show bot too, so there's a free buff for Chibi. Oh, he's not gonna go for it actually. He probably still will. 'Cause he knows Akai would just show bot. He's like, he's gonna go for it anyway. There's no reason
Remember,
not
it's
to.
only been 8 minutes. This is something that we saw when
Oh,
Blacklist was
I guess not. I don't know why he's going down
in a
through there.
match
Like,
against
just go through the
Rebellion
top
Zion,
bush,
where
bro.
Rebellion Zion were able to
Reno's
pick up
not even
so
trying to get
many
it.
things in
He's just
the
gonna go
early
bot.
game,
He doesn't wanna
completely
waste
dominate
time
that
trying to
early game, but
contest.
Blacklist International with
I'm
their
not sure if
mid
that's
towards
smart
the
or
big
not.
power spike, they were able
I
to
feel like
take
you might as well
control.
go there and
With this
try to get for it
composition,
anyway.
is
You're
it
already so
possible?
far
I mean, they
behind,
have the
man.
Varia that definitely scales in the
Just
mid
giving
game, but
even
what
more
about the
free
rest of the
farm.
members on the team?
Doesn't seem like the smartest decision.
And the Brody, I mean the Bruno, sorry. They
But
actually
Black
still
is
very
defending
well
all three
in the
towers
lead.
though,
The real
which is like
concern
kudos to
is
them. Despite this
the
lead
Kaja
from
perhaps,
Homeboys, they're
because
managing
it's
their
gonna be very
waves and
difficult
towers
to
very
find
well.
those pickoffs. And even
They
then,
don't give
you
free
have to deal
towers.
with Warlord just standing in your face. And now
Doesn't seem like they want to contest
Blacklist
this
tries to
either.
find
Reno might go
something.
for an ult
He's
here
gonna
and
go
try and
for
go
a
for it.
It's a wild charge
Oh.
that has been used up by
Henderson goes
Rindo.
off.
Looking for a steal, but I don't think he has enough
Reno has to get
damage.
out, though.
That's a
He's dead
1v5.
anyway.
Rindo
Maybe a
just
free
walks
lord
to
for
his
Chibi.
death. Sapat picks him up, and it's a free
Bomb, free
lord.
lord.
It's a nice try by Blacklist. They can only afford to lose one in the sacrifice, but
But
definitely a bit
Blacklist has a
ambitious.
2-tower lead. It's
Okay,
gonna
so
change
what
right
was
now.
that?
All three outer towers probably gonna go down.
What was the plan there?
But that was
Why
like
did Rindo
Blacklist
go
blade
all in
management
on
is
that?
pretty insane.
I guess
The
it's
fact that they
trying
have
to
all
make
their
his
towers still at
objective
this
high,
time,
He
pretty
is,
like
to be
damn.
fair,
You know?
What are the odds that he gets it though? How many levels below is he of Chibi right now? He's 2 levels below of Chibi still.
I think early it was 2. I don't know, it's between 2 or 3, depending on the time. And now he's even donating his purple buff to Haji. They're relying on the machine right here to try and make something happen. But look at their positioning, man. They might get cut off if they stick too long behind this first tier turret in the
Giving
mid.
Haji the blue is interesting.
Definitely weird. Very ambitious play, you know? Because, yeah, I mean, they could still sacrifice Rindo. Technically, he's still
Both
a
outer high
utility
grounds down.
jungler,
Blacklist
not a
heavy
carry. They can
defense in the
afford
mid lane. They want to keep that mid tower up.
But it was very, very, the odds that you were asking for are very close to impossible. Especially with 5 members and no real follow-up. Homeboys now just utilizing that Lord and the free kill onto Rindo earlier to just...
Yeah, Blacklist really doesn't have like hard follow-up with their comp.
6.5k gold lead.
Navari really can't follow up on a Kai spin. And Bruno is not going to one-shot anyone.
Okay with that, though.
It's like Edith is your CC chain.
All the way anyways. They just want to go for tier 2s and they'll be
I do like Homeboys comp a lot more.
In the mid lane to get themselves
the
7,000 gold lead.
In 10 minutes. This is looking very similar to what we saw in the group stage. The Homeboys were able to snowball and create a...
Good morning or good night.
It's funny how that
Good
seemed
home.
like to be like a theme of today, isn't it? Snowball, death ball kind of strategy coming through. But for Blacklist, the way that we're usually accustomed to seeing is that they don't overstep like that. They stay patient, they look for trades on the other side of the map. They slowly build a
Zane muted? No, he left to go do something. He's gonna come back.
support, a push onto these core members like Haji, as well as Owl. But that play from Rindo earlier doesn't seem in connect with that, which is why I thought that Blacklist would be a really good counter towards Homeboys.
Maybe their idea is just that they can afford to lose Rindo, might as well try something when they're gonna end up stuck in the base anyways. With the heavy spin, it's a possibility, but the red tree difference is where it's at. And I mean, Homeboy did a great job just stopping, doing any damage to the Lord, and making sure that he gets taken out first. But now, I do feel like the hidden carry right here is Sapat on that Yutong, man. He is the one just gnawing everyone down, munching on them with the Black Dragon form. Ryzel is just waiting in the side, and this is why he doesn't really have to extend. They don't require him to be the main damage dealer, for now at least. So they can just chill, wait it out.
He returns.
And when Boy makes the play onto someone else,
Yes.
Ryzel has full reign in what he wants to do in a team fight. And if there's a marksman you want in that position, to be able to be creative, to be crazy in a team fight,
Big.
it's Ryzel, man. We've
It's not really fun to bet when I don't hear you screaming about
He's
it.
been flashy on the Ixia. Not something you
My
would,
money.
actually try to...
Yeah, but
Ixia
but
and
fucking
flashy
Homeboys
plays
is winning.
Usually,
Yeah.
front to back.
Still.
Very safe.
My
But
money.
Ryzel has been given
not-
the hyper
it's not as
carry.
fun.
Happy?
Both purple
My money.
and orange given to him. He's the main carry as we transition from the mid stage to the late game. And she just
My money.
a Lord for free. That
Now it's
is
already
the
more
second
entertaining.
Lord.
It just got
This time round
Lord?
is gonna be an
Yeah.
ace.
My money.
Marching down the mid lane, and Homeboys will try to look for the most out of this.
Look at the turn on the top side, though. It gets taken out.
Kind of feel bad for
Homeboys
Haji.
were very
B team
respectful of
lineup.
Blacklist potential to make a big brain play. Sorn was there, but he didn't want to walk up. You can see the respect still by Homeboys. They know Blacklist are no pushover. And at 13 minutes, they don't have a lot of damage to work with, but it is available.
They're looking for a big fight. That's why they're not pushing all 3 waves. Just one in the mid lane with the Lord.
Did they
Marching
end
down
here?
and
Holy
with
shit,
TB
the
drop back,
aggression.
and TB actually gets
Oh,
a shield
Rindo.
in the back
Hitting
as well.
Grog.
Sapat finds a Furious Dive, loses immortality. Owl's still
Wait,
hitting,
still
but
can't
Ryzel's
find her
doing the
ult.
same thing. Down with the crossbow time.
When Haji gets
Angle
off.
translates
Oh,
over.
it's over.
It's a double. It's a
Oh, it's
triple.
over.
It's a maniac for
Almost a savage.
Ryzel
GG.
in game number 1.
What a stomp. I didn't expect them to stomp that hard.
Point in a dominant fashion. What the heck? One
Complete
wave.
control.
We march